Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 526. As you may remember, when Yudhishthira found out what happened at the camp, he fell down in a faint. It was Satyaki who supported his limp form. All the Pandava brothers were without their senses. Yudhishthira was revived, and the others. Yudhishthira spoke to Nakula, asking him to bring Draupadi. Nakula hurried to the quarters of the queen. The king went to the camp accompanied by his brothers and saw the awful scene. He could not bear to see all of them dead. The sight of the brave Drishtadyumna was too much for him. This man, this fire-born Drishtadyumna, had steered them through the great war. And he was now dead, killed in the most ruthless manner imaginable. The 5 sons of Draupadi were there, their bodies cut up by the sword of Ashwatthama. Arjuna saw Yudamanyu and Uttamojas, and his heart broke with the shock of it. Bhima and Satyaki sat by the dead form of their dear friend, Drishtadyumna. Neither could comfort the other. Nakula's chariot was heard to approach. They all saw Draupadi. She was helped out of the chariot. She took 2 steps toward her dead sons and collapsed on the ground. Her grief could not be assuaged by words. Draupadi lamented her fate. It was a terrible thing to see Draupadi with the dead forms of her sons, her brothers all around her. She had lost all that was hers in a single night. It was something the like of which had never happened to anyone before. Suddenly she stood up. She dried her tears. There was now fire leaping out of her eyes. She said, "Unless and until that Ashwatthama is killed, I will not eat. I will die on this spot." They told her that Ashwatthama could not be killed, since he had been granted eternal life. Draupadi said, "The death of my sons and my brothers must be avenged. I know that Ashwatthama has a jewel on his head. Bring that to me. Make him lose it. The loss of that jewel will be worse than death for him. Bhima, you're the one man who will do it for me. You must please me." "So be it," said Bhima. He set out and searched for Ashwatthama. Nakula was his charioteer. Yudhishthira was trying in vain to pacify the unfortunate Draupadi with gentle words. He was himself so unhappy. It was a terrible sight to see her form racked by sobs, with her mind almost unhinged at the sight of her sons. Her 5 sons, every one of them dead. Krishna was concerned about Bhima. He had gone out alone. Krishna went to Yudhishthira and said, "Bhima's already upset by the death of the children and his friend. He's going in search of Ashwatthama, the most ruthless killer. Ashwatthama will stop at nothing. He may hurt Bhima. He has with him the powerful astra called Brahmashirsha. If he sends it against Bhima, our Bhima will be destroyed." Drona gave this astra to Arjuna. So his son wanted to learn it too. Drona did not want to teach it to him, as he did not trust him with it. But by persistent nagging, Ashwatthama managed to learn it. No one knows that Ashwatthama has that astra with him. But I know. I will go in pursuit of Bhima. I will take Arjuna with me. My chariot is ready. Krishna and Arjuna set out in haste to catch up with Bhima. They went far away from the neighborhood of Kurukshetra. Finally, they found Ashwatthama hiding behind Vyasa on the banks of the river Ganga. Bhima had already found him. He had his bow ready and he was challenging Ashwatthama to fight with him. Arjuna and Krishna went with the speed of wind to the place where Bhima was stationed. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.